Hello, I'm Israel and we're gonna make this rig using Rubberhose this time. The process is a little bit longer than using Duik. It's not automatic and we have fewer options to rotate the foot. We only have this and this. But still, these two options are probably all you need to create a very good walk cycle. So let's start. I'm going to import my file again. We're gonna use this foot rig Rubberhose. Composition layer size, okay. The file is exactly the same, but we don't have this layer, a heel. We still have the leg, but we're gonna recreate this using Rubberhose. So let's see, I have this and I'm gonna create my Rubberhose leg. I assume you already know how to use Rubberhose, so I'm gonna just explain it briefly. But if you want me to make a full tutorial about Rubberhose, just leave a comment. So here you have to put the name you want to use. In this case, I can use a leg. Here you choose what kind of limb you're gonna create. It could be an arm, a leg, or the torso, the body. I'm gonna create a leg, so hip, ankle. And I click here, new Rubberhose, and we get this. Now you have to place this in the right position. I'm gonna select this and put them below the markers layer. Now ankle goes here. I'm gonna select this, press P. I'm gonna copy the position on X, on the X axis. I'm gonna paste it here. And now I just have to move the Y position there. Now here I can change the design of this shape layer. I can increase this, but actually I'm gonna make this the same size as the leg, the skin here. So about this, but first I'm gonna change the color here. Now increase this and about there. That's fine. So now I'm gonna move this below shoe. And with Rubberhose you have to recreate what you already made on Illustrator. It's not that hard, but I'm just gonna recreate part of that design. And you have to go here, a leg, go down until you see Rubberhose, duplicate this, Ctrl D, and here you can pick another color, this one for example. You can extend that about there, and you can add here, actually here, stroke, add, click here where it says add, and trim paths. Click here and you can use, okay, and it's gonna trim the part at the top. I don't want that, I want the part at the bottom. So let's say that's fine. Now you can recreate exactly the same design using trim paths and duplicating this more times. I'm just gonna leave it here and I'm gonna hide this. So let's say that's what we want, and let's go to the rig process or the rigging process. We are gonna create pins to start. So here, puppet pin tool, one here, expansion tree. Remember density, we actually want this to say triangles, so we need to change this if you're using the latest version of After Effects. Let's go to legacy, and now it says triangles. That's fine. Now the next one is going to be in the same position as the previous video. So that's it for now. Oh, Control C. Okay, now we have 3 puppet pins, this one, and this one. That's fine. Let's name each puppet pin with a unique name, remember. So A, foot, toes, and A, tip. So pretty much as the previous video. Now we click here on the form, go to do it. We were here, go to do it now, and bones. Okay, great. Now we're gonna use do it to create a few layers. First, let's see, we need to make this tip child of toes, so if this rotates, the tip rotates. That's great. Now with this layer selected, we need to create a control here. Just uncheck all these, leave this one with a check, make it small, and create. And it creates this layer in the same position. Now same thing for this layer, a foot, create, and that's it. Now we have to make this one, foot, it's here, the one with the B that Dewey created. We need to make this child of this one, a toes. This one, the one we just create, it's just a control, but if we hit R and we rotate this, now we can make the foot flex like this, and that's perfect. And we are almost done. We just need to make these 2 layers, the layers that say toes, we need them to be childs of foot. Let's see. And that's it. It works. That's great. Now let's see. We need that this layer, the one that Rubberhose created with all the effects, the one that has all these effects. Actually, I'm gonna make this minus 100% so it works like this. We need to make this child of this one, be a foot. So if we rotate this, the Rubberhose leg responds. Now let's see if everything is working. Everything is working. Okay, now just one little thing. Let's see if I rotate this. This part is bending and I don't like how it bends, so let's fix that using the starch tool. One click here. Remember, it could be just 50, that's fine. We can create one here, maybe over here, and make it like 80, and one here too. So let's see how it looks. It looks fine. Perfect. Now let's make this control look like this. So just select it, go to controllers, activate this, uncheck this. Let's make it big and update, and that's great. Now we just need to create a few controls here. So let's go to the effects, Control 5. Let's type angle control, and let's duplicate this, and I'm gonna create effects with the same name as here, tiptoe and foot roll. Now let's hit R here and here. Lock this. I'll click here, and the toes, this is the foot roll and this is the tiptoe. It's fine and it's fine. Now when we do this, we can see that this is being deformed. If you want to avoid that, we can create a new puppet pin. Let's see, shoe, puppet pin tool. Let's make it. Let's make a new one here. Go here. We can name this a heel, and just select this one and go to Duik, bonds, and just create a new bond here. And this has to be a child of this layer, BA foot. So if this puppet pin moves, it's gonna move this one too. Let's see. And perfect. And now it's much better, so great. Now the only thing left is to take these controllers, the ones on the Rubberhose layer, just Ctrl+C to copy all this, go here, Ctrl+B, and we have all the controls, but they are not controlling Rubberhose. We have to lock this, go here, ankle, look for the effects, and use expressions. I'll click, drag this here, I'll click, drag this here, and just for these ones actually you can drag for these ones too if you want to, but I actually never use them, never animate them, I think. And that's it. Let's see if it's working. I have this, I can move the foot, I can rotate it, I can change the hose length, the direction, and this is working fine. Perfect. Now I just have to hide some of these layers. First, I'm gonna lock almost everything, and I'm gonna first gonna hide these layers, these bonds. I can hide these two. Oh, this one, no, just this one. And activate shy, and shy almost everything. Let's see. This one I can leave it here because this you probably will be making child of the rest of the body, and this one controls everything, has all the controls. It can control the Rubberhose layer, and we have all the controls we already saw. And that's it. I hope you like it. I hope you use this for your rigs to make smoother walk cycles. Almost forgot, it's good to make this layer shoe, the one that has the puppet pins, make it child of one of the bonds you create, usually the one that drives the movement of everything. So you can make it, in this case, child of foot, and it's going to be fine. And that's it. And remember, please subscribe, share this with your friends, and feel free to follow me on my social accounts. Again, here's my Instagram. Feel free to visit and follow me. And that's it. See you next time.